1, 2, the cut down. Google's I/O conference for 2021 has officially been announced. And what are we going to be expecting for Google's I/O conference that's back? But it's back with a twist, unfortunately, due to the current circumstances that we're in, which would by the time be what feels like officially a year and a half in this predicament of not being able to have in-person events. And I miss in-person events. You don't know how much you miss it until it's gone and it's not there in its capacity. And the last major in-person event, and I'm so glad I went all out for it, man, and it was a time when I was working for OnePlus as the head of training for UK, and that was the OnePlus 7T series event. Good times. But moving forward, the show must go on somehow. It has to go on. But Google I/O is officially back and it's online, and it's going to be for 2021. It's going to be in between May 18th to the May 20th. Birthday's on the 23rd of May, just putting it out there. So it's a couple of days before, so should be fun. And it's free for everyone, as they said. It's online. And what it says is, join us virtually for Google I/O. Connect with developers from around the world at this year's virtual Google I/O for walkthrough discussions, hands-on learning with Google experts, and a first look at our latest developer products. Until the event starts, try solving the I/O 2021 puzzles. I'm not doing that. I'm not frustrating myself for you lot to be laughing at me in the comment section. I'm not gonna do that. Me yet that. I'm not gonna do it. And let's look at some of the frequently asked questions. Answers to your questions. Expando. No, actually, let's not do that. Let's go over here. Who should attend I/O 21? Developers around the world who are interested in Google's technology should stay tuned into getting the latest product releases, insights from Google experts, and hands-on learning. Cool. When and where is Google I/O? Google I/O developer event will be held virtually between May the 18th to the 20th. What does I/O cost? This year, I/O is free. Even the content that needs to be reserved, making the experience inclusive and accessible to everyone. What does registration include? Register to get the most out of the digital event I/O experience with access to workshops, Ask Me Anything AMAS, personalized content, live Q&A during sessions, chat in the I/O adventure developer. Okay, cool. Badges and more. What will virtual content look like? All the content is virtual, but formats vary to best meet the needs of our global audience. But here's how things will go. The consumer and developer keynotes focus on company and product news and can be rewatched on demand. Okay. Technical sessions focus on product announcements and how to adapt new features. Sessions will schedule throughout the 3-day event and will be available on demand. Workshops, Ask Me Anything, interactive and must be reserved to participate. Okay, workshops, instructor-led, cool. Meetups are casual, open, facilitated forums hosted by Google that enable attendees to connect with each other. Registration and reservation required. Interactive sandboxes are available in I/O Adventure, enabling developers to try Google's new products and features through hands-on experience. Interesting. Okay. Code labs and learning pathways are always on self-guided learning experiences that help you adapt. Boom. When will full schedule be posted? The full schedule will be posted late April 2021. Stay tuned. Will there be a community-led event, I/O Extended? While there will be no physical in-person Google I/O events in 2021, check out what's happening with I/O Extended for local community-hosted meetups by Google developer groups in your area. Now, if you didn't know, Google's I/O is pretty much their version of Worldwide Developer Conference when it comes to what Apple do, and it's an event to really showcase their platform when it comes to software, right? SDKs, their software, their technologies, and what they do to build their ecosystem or their platforms for developers to output to consumers or enterprise or wherever need be. This is going to be the main core. It's going to be the main core. It's going to be interesting. Obviously, the advantage of it being virtual is that everyone has access to be there. The physical events were very much exclusive to pretty much press in all capacities: YouTubers, influencers, videographers, journalists, you know, all the people in that space. But it's a physical event, and that's how it was before. But just due to the situation that we're in, hey, that's one pro that someone like myself can just join. Now, what should we be expecting when it comes to Google I/O? And again, I'm one of those people where I'm a firm believer in not always having to know absolutely everything when we get into it, right? But what do I expect to see? Definitely a more thorough look at what Android 12 is going to be. No doubt, it's I/O. Not getting that is not going to make any sense. So we're going to see more, something that relates to what I'm interested in. But you know what I would actually like to see? I feel like Android has matured to a place where it's good. Yes, we can talk about things like an iMessage equivalent across the board, RCS. Yes, we know. We can talk about much more streamlined compartmentalization of how updates over the air to OEMs that also do not have a stock version of Android on their phones to actually have an efficient way to upgrade and update. Yes, I know the Pixel line is the incentive to have that experience, but improvements there, we know all of that. We absolutely know all of that. Yes, but you know what people don't talk about? Google's abandonment of well-optimized Android tablet apps. I would love for them to actually get back to their Nexus roots, where they were actually making Nexus 7, Nexus 8, Nexus 10 tablets, and actually go back to basics and make Android tablet apps well optimized. I know it's left field for me because I haven't done much tablet coverage in a long time, and I'm mainly on this channel just having to just be in the smartphone world because I have so much access to it, and I'm blessed that I'm still not bored of smartphones. Do not come with that energy of smartphones are boring. I'm not gonna have that here. I don't find smartphones boring. I still find them way interesting, even the standard solid state ones that have no moving parts, all the way to my baby Z Fold 2. And again, it's Z. But I'm kind of looking at it, I would love for them to get back to basics and actually really show that they do care. They care about tablets when it comes to optimization for the tablet experience, because I feel like they've left it to Samsung to be the only person that really does and holds down Android tablets, the Android tablet experience really well. And that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame, because the foundation and the underpinnings of how these apps should be optimized for the larger screen it's just been neglected. So that's one thing that I don't see people talk about enough that I would love to see. Just going back out there, man. Just make tablet apps, build a sandbox for tablet apps to be well optimized for Android, to stand a chance to dent the iPad in any capacity. And as much as I want to avoid it, if anything is going to be true about what this potential Pixel Watch is going to be, please, I guess we're going to be seeing Wear OS have some form of development that will see some features that should give a preview of what might set apart the Pixel Watch. Is there anything else? No. I'm thinking, what else could there be? I'll leave that to the surprise of the I/O conference between that period of time. But those are my two things that I really think I would love to see really change, because that's what this developer platform is for when it comes to I/O. And I would love for them to actually get back to the roots and make Android tablets great again. You know, and don't leave that responsibility just to Samsung, who are doing an absolute great job when it comes to that. But Google, the foundation, the app optimization for these larger screens, please, could we actually get a chance for Android tablets to really have a place to play, so there isn't the pure domination of the iPad? Just putting out there. Those are my thoughts of the official announcement of Google I/O 2021, which is going to be between May the 18th to the May 20th.